what do you suggest people do to actually help themselves prepare mentally so they're ready for it?
This video is brought to you by Speak More Clearly, helping you achieve clear speech and correct pronunciation easily.
There are 3 key things I believe people should do. A, think from the employer's perspective. Understand what the employer's looking for and think how they can assist that employer to achieve their goals. Mm-hmm. 2, know their skill set, know their attributes and skills and experience so that they're able to demonstrate these at interview. And 3, have the right mindset. Often people forget to think about what's important, and the importance is what you believe in yourself.
Yes.
Because 80% of what people deliver at interview is based on, yes, I do believe the job's for me, or I don't know if it can be mine. If you come from the positive, then that's what you deliver. And 20% of what you deliver is from knowledge. So the mindset and self-confidence is extraordinarily important. And the last thing is to think concisely and answer your questions to the point and with examples of what you did and how you do it. These are the key things to keep in mind when going into an interview or preparing for an interview, in fact.
They're really great tips. Thank you for that. Attitude, I found, is one of those really big things, working with people, as I do from non-English speaking backgrounds as well. That confidence factor. I was working once with a lady who's a lawyer from Bulgaria, and her accent wasn't that bad. It was actually she was quite clear. She did have a bit of an accent, but A, she found people didn't quite trust what she was saying, but B, she also wanted to go and go for an interview to be accepted to do a PhD in a law subject. And what had happened was she just felt so not confident because of her speech. She came and we worked again. She used my Australian accent program again, and what she found was really fantastic was we've left a space after the trainer speaks so that you can mimic. And she said she found that was really, really helpful. And she went for the interview and she got accepted. And she was really excited and I was really pleased for her. So that was really great. Last but not least, final question. Let me ask you, what is the first thing that employers always ask when you walk into an interview situation?
Well, it's always, tell me about yourself.
Oh, of course. Of course. So what do you recommend? What do you think people should sort of answer to that?
Well, I think people should be concise and make sure that they answer in a form where the employer can see their value to the organisation. And the last thing I want to say about that is that it's got to sound like you. Yes. It's got to sound human, unrehearsed, and almost spontaneous. And that's really important. And just to help people with this, even though you haven't asked, is 3 of us have developed an app called My Pitch to help you do just that. And it gives you an opportunity to rehearse, practice, videos yourself, play it back. And most importantly, it gives you a number of videos of people doing this that show you the not so good, and the really good ones, so you have an idea and you can practice it in your privacy and you can till you're comfortable.
That sounds brilliant. Wow, what was the name of that app again?
My Pitch.
My Pitch. Okay, and they can get it on your website?
No, they can get, actually, My Pitch is
it's an app, of course.
It's an app.
Oh, they download it from an app store. Okay.
Yes, and it's available for iPhone, Android, and Windows settings.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do you know what? Not only now do you have a book called Impressive Interviews, but you have an app. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. And I can see, not only can you use that app for, practicing your pitch to your when you're in your interview, but the people who want to practice speaking more clearly as well, they could use that, couldn't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. So what you could do is you could record yourself, have a look at what you think you need to practice, which part of your speech, which element of your pronunciation you need to practice, and then use one of my accent reduction programs. And then what you do is you target just that piece in my program, which means that you end up being much more efficient and getting there more quickly. So I think that's really cool. With that app, you could practice speaking more clearly and getting yourself ready for your interview. That's brilliant.
That's a really good idea, Esther. Thank you.
I really appreciate that you've spent time coming, because I know you're busy, to come and do this interview and give tips to everybody.
Thank you.
And I've actually learnt a few things from what you've had to say too, so thank you for that. And they're really great practical tips that you can start using already.
And thank you for having me.
Okay, bye for now.
For more information on our training programs, go to speakmoreclearly.com. Or for more information on how to get interview coaching with Debra, go to impressiveinterviews.com.au.